by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with Peyton on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Bam Adebayo is out there with Lewis. Then it's Williams. Then there's Powell. And it's Haslem in at the small forward. Ja Morant, he's out there with Trae Young. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Tatum. And it's Embiid in at the 5. Now here's Morant. It's good.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Udonis Haslem.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Inside, and Embiid shuts it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw drop.
Williams gets the bucket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Young pass to Morant. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Off target with his 3.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Look at the range from Adebayo. Confident stroke.
And stolen by Williams.
Basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Knocked away. Powell with the steal. Outside, Adebayo. And again, Miami with the triple. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast.
Here's Young. Looking to end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the 5.
First personal
It's
foul.
going to be on Bam
First
Adebayo.
team foul.
Well, year after year,
the line for
Young
two.
is one of the best when it comes to drawing fouls.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
Williams gets the bucket.
White chocolate. Young fella just brings it from deep.
Williams has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Young finds Wiggins. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Tatum's got his 2nd bucket of the night. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Lots of players to it, Coach. But what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
And the confidence this kid has in his shot is something else. Booker isn't afraid to let it fly. Building up of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Well, he's shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
That's tipped. Murray dishes to Towns. Middleton against Johnson. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And here we go. Fast break. Peyton's got it. Whiteside, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
That's what you have to do. Protect the house.
A great job on the assist, scanning the floor and finding that open look.
And they recover it. There's Hero with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Hero's got 6 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And Booker kicks to Murray.
And the glove in action, overwhelming the shooter with his quickness and then sharp defensive instinct.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Ball's checked in for Murray. Heat also in the
Substitution on the court.
Butler, he's checked in for Whiteside. Again, the miss by the Heat. Booker looking around. Outside ball. This one for three, and that one is off. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And so it's Miami feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they want.
So Johnson sitting on the bench. This is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Lewis is up.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Morant.
Jason Williams.
That one goes in there.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Hero way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Hero's got his third basket of the night. You know, Wiggins affects the game, Coach, in a number of ways. And let's begin by talking about his defense.
Great place to start with Wiggins, Kevin, because I think that's the strength of his game. He is long. He can really move his feet. He's got great discipline and focus. And the biggest thing you can have in any defender, he's got great want to. This guy wants to go out and make it tough on the best players in the game.
Young's checked in for ball. And Miami with a change here, too. Haslem's checked in.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
Pass to Embiid. Yep, that one goes. Embiid's got 8 points.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
There's Hero with a three. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Jason Williams.
And to me, the pull-up almost impossible to defend, so it's really important to master that shot.
Young way outside. Miami grabs the miss. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Shots good by Hero.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
Poke loose. Young against Williams. Young's shot is off.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better
shooting offensively, moving the ball, and creating high-percentage looks.
Williams, that's good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Talk about effort. Embiid staying
Timeout
with
call
them.
for the Heat.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
But when you weigh very close to 300 pounds and moved like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Whiteside comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Payton in for Tyler Hero. Murray against Payton. Shoots from the line. Murray, no good. And so Payton will bring it up for the Heat. And it's Whiteside off the drive. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Gary Payton.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Haslem. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. And an exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Here's Booker to the paint. Gobert. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Williams. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Towns. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Murray scanning the floor. And Payton sends it back.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
Kept alive. Pass to Haslem. Whiteside kicks to Williams. Another shot. And so it's Miami.
The second quarter with the score. Your home team, 29. The Heat, 60.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Morant. And it's Ball in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Perfect from the floor, 7 for 7.
And the sheer size of Embiid poses so many problems for the opponent, and he's using it well to score inside.
Adebayo with the bucket.
3
And
points.
just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Morant passes to Tatum. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Udonis. Yes.
So when Tatum stays aggressive, he gets to the line a lot.
2 shots.
And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
And Wiggins can take the mid-range when he has to. His touch makes that an option.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Ball dishes to Wiggins. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Questionable shot selection there, especially considering how tight the coverage was.
Udonis Haslem.
Well, he saw some daylight and fired away.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Got a piece of it. Powell with the steal. Good ball movement here by Miami. Steps back and fires. And there's another one for the Heat.
Smart right there by the vet. Good to see Powell share the wealth like this.
Tatum against Adebayo. Tatum no good. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Udonis
sinks the triple.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Tatum, that's good.
And nice shot by Tatum, answering the three from the other end.
Here's Haslem, and another basket for Miami.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Tatum. over Payton. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 14 points.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
Fires top of the key. And another basket for Miami.
Assisted by
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Oh, that's an effective use of the dribble.
Steps back and shoots. Haslem, that's
Udonis
good.
Haslem.
Haslem's got 16 here in the second half.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Morant outside. And Adebayo sends it back.
Oh, great timing on the swat by Bam. That's something the coach would love to see even more of.
Haslem, that's good.
Udonis Haslem.
Haslem's got 25 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And stolen by Wiggins. Takes it inside, and it's blocked by Lewis.
And that block is all about timing, making sure he didn't
Substitution on
foul
the court.
while also protecting the rim.
And a new group in for the Heat. Morning's checked in for Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Rashard Lewis. Butler, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Williams in for Payton. Young's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Haslem. Steps back and trains the jump shot. He's got 27.
Look at Mourning making the unselfish play, giving it away rather than forcing the shot.
Miami
I'll tell you
foul.
what, he earned his money
Jason
on
Williams.
that foul.
He shot
First
2 free throws in the
personal
game,
foul.
made 1 and
Second
missed 1.
team foul. At the line.
And so Young nails them both.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the
That's the
confidence
end of the third
to take
quarter
that
with the
shot.
score.
Might not
Your home
always
team,
fall.
That's
46.
one of those heat check
Heat.
shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And so it's Miami, sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out. Here now a chance to show you Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought
Udonis
contest.
Haslem.
So with
3.
Johnson sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Haslem. Warning is out there with Bosch. Then it's Butler. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. And Levine, here we go. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Butler. From downtown, and the Heat, another
Udonis
3.
Haslem.
Yeah, and they might as well continue to play through him because the defense hasn't had an answer at all.
Murray way outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Fires the 3. Good on the triple.
Udonis Haslem.
Haslem's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Udonis
And a
Haslem.
breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Shots good by Middleton.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Miami.
And again, Miami with the
Udonis
triple.
Haslem. 3
Both
points.
teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Haslem's got 44.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything's just flowing.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the
Udonis
defense affect
Haslem.
him there.
Assist
He
goes
just
to
kept his focus.
Jameer Young.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Once he took off on the drive, he never looked back.
Over Middleton. And there's another
Udonis
one for the
Haslem.
Heat.
Well, we've all had those as coach type of shot.
Deep two from Murray. Misses off the left iron.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Haslem against Middleton. Step back shot. Bosch kicks to Haslem. Over Middleton. Haslem can't get it to go. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control. Is
Out of
how
bounds.
they play thus
The ball
far.
goes to your home
Reel it
team.
in, show some more discipline.
Substitution on the
Devin
court.
Booker, he's checked in for Murray. Whiteside's checked in for Miami. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Middleton against Haslem. That's tipped.
I mean, what more can you
Ball is
do
turned over.
when it comes to
Home team
interior
ball.
defense? That's perfect.
.130 left in the fourth quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Goes back up.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Haslem can't get it to go.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Here's Gobert. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've allowed just 7
Udonis
points here in the
Haslem.
fourth quarter.
Assist
Well, he's
from
getting all he
Hassan
can
Whiteside.
offensively and making the most of it.
Butler against Levine. Middleton left side. Pass to Levine. Kicks it down to Middleton. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
They call him Money Middleton for a reason. His ability to hit shots immediate.
He dialed that one up from
Udonis
long
Haslem.
distance. Haslem's got 53.
Well, they gave up a 3, but wasted no time answering on the other end.
Booker against Young. Booker the pass to Gobert. And the foul
foul.
called on Hassan Whiteside.
Hassan Whiteside.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Levine wide open. Haslem with it. Here's the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Ball. And so
That's the
Miami
end of
takes
the
this
game.
one by a big margin. This one was over well
Thank
before
you,
the final
everyone,
buzzer.
for
The
making it out
fans
to
were
the game, and
waiting
we
for
hope you had
something
a
to get
great
excited
time.
about, Greg,
Drive
but they
home
never
safe,
got it.
and
They
we
sure
will see you
did. I
next
mean, they
time.
just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. We'll see you later.